What's up, guys? It's your girl, Crazy Gains. So, just in case you missed some of the details that went on this week, it was very eventful for cryptocurrency. And if you guys are not following me on X, I'm at Crazy Gains. And yes, that's me on top of a Black Hawk in my previous life in the military. But anyway, so just in 5 hours ago, America is embracing Bitcoin. And I tweeted, crypto adoption is going state by state, and soon it'll be as common as drive through coffee. Who's next? And it's so true because look, these are all the states that already filed for a Bitcoin strategic reserve in their states. We're looking at 22 states already. And I feel like we're just getting started. And also, watch your guru just in bankrupt crypto exchange FTX to begin repaying customers on February 18th. Now, this happened probably back in, I want to say 2021, 2022, and they're just getting their money back now. So if you guys keep your money on the exchanges, do not keep your money on the exchanges, because if anything like this ever happens again, your money could be in limbo for years with litigation and issues. So make sure you're putting your stuff in wallets. But anyway, there's billions coming into the markets on February 18th. All those people that are getting their money back, I guarantee you they're putting it back in cryptocurrency. And as they're considering to make XRP or even Bitcoin a strategic reserve, over here, lawyer Fred Rispoli says that XRP needs to hit $5 to qualify for US reserve consideration. And honestly, that's too easy. I think in the next jump, we'll probably hit around $5. But first, we have to break that all-time high we had back in 2018, which was about 380 something. But if you guys take a look at this, that initial jump that we did from about 2017 into 2018 was a 54,000% jump. And this was that long consolidation that we did in the 6 years we were consolidating. And currently we're right about at the 241 mark. But if we were to recreate this jump again, that would take us into the $254 range. I don't think we're going to get there in this cycle. I will be so happy if we do hit this $20 mark. That is my prediction for the end of the cycle where XRP is going to hit. There's just too much going on with XRP for it not to get to those levels after being stifled for like 6 years because of the SEC case. And if you guys notice, nobody cares about the SEC case anymore because XRP is already being embedded in all these financial systems. Around January 28th, it says breaking, the US government deleted XRP Ripple Labs litigation case from their website. So currently, even if you went to the US Securities and Exchange Commission website, Ripple is no longer there. So we are literally just waiting any minute now for them to say that there's some kind of settlement or this case is over. Suddenly, the conversation is all about Ripple. It's all about XRP. Breaking news. Kenny Gwynn, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse is now officially appointed as an advisor to the White House Crypto Council. Seriously, none other than Brad Garlinghouse, who is the CEO of Ripple, and Ripple uses nothing other than XRP for liquidity. This is amazing. I mean, Ripple is being embedded into the new financial system. XRP is going to be used in the new financial system. I don't know. Spelling's on the wall for me. I can see it clearly through here. And then Levi says, from Crypto Crusaders, boom. Ripple XRP is linked to the SWIFT network via third party, giving over 11,000 banks the ability to settle transactions in seconds. Interesting. I mean, we already knew that XRP was originally created to take over the SWIFT system or at least make it faster and cheaper. So promises made, promises kept. That's pretty much what I see coming out of this. And breaking, even China is planning to unban Bitcoin and crypto in 2025. This will be great news here for coins like PayPay and even Bitcoin, but China is such a huge market. They have a lot of citizens that I'm sure would love to start buying cryptocurrencies. Probably some of their citizens already do with different VPNs and such, but whatever. Just making it legal will just push them further into crypto adoption. And Crypto Geek says, breaking, Donald Trump Jr. discusses integrating XRP into banking system of USA. And Amelie says, just in, Ripple CTO David Schwartz says, we are on the cusp of mass institutional adoption, which leads to mass retail adoption. And I believe XRP will melt many faces in 2025. Let's check this out.
I feel like we really are on the cusp of a mass institutional adoption, both of DeFi and of other blockchain technologies. I think this is also like one of the key obstacles to mass retail adoption. A lot of people in the space previously thought that retail adoption was like the big wave, but I think institutional adoption is a precursor. You have to connect to where people are. You have to go to where the value is. You can't build a new financial system from zero, ignoring the existing financial system where everybody's money is, where all the value is, where the real world is, trillions of dollars in value. You can't just say, oh, forget about all that. Let's just build something new over here. That doesn't work. And so I think this wave of institutional adoption over the next year or two is going to be what's going to pave the way for mass retail adoption. And then we can deliver on those promises. Like, we all want to bank the unbanked.
And at that same conference, which was the Ondo Finance Conference that they had this week, Ondo announced that they are opening up a layer 1 for Ondo. But not only that, inside of the summit, you had a lot of heavy hitters there. There goes Donald Trump Jr., and Ondo had amazing collaborations, and they made a collaboration with Stellar Lumens. That is your XLM. That is, I say, little brother to XRP. It says Ondo will be bringing USDY to the Stellar Org network, offering yield-bearing RWAs, real-world assets, to Stellar's global ecosystem of treasury management, collateralization, and global payment services with over 400,000 global cash on and off ramps. So congratulations to Stellar. What do you guys think about all this information? Do you think this is bullish? Do you think that XRP is going to be the future of finance? If you do, leave a comment, smash that like button. And just announced yesterday, Justin, Wisdom Tree, 21 shares, and Canary have all filed for XRP ETFs with CBOE. XRP ETF is incoming in 2025. I do believe this. I believe there's about 12 already XRP ETFs that have been filed. Even though everything is down right now, these last minute prices are a gift. So if you guys are not in cryptocurrency, this is the time to get in. Because if you're not, you're going to miss out like moments like this. Bitcoin Magazine, just in. Bitcoin ETF issuer Hashkey predicts Bitcoin to break 300,000 in 2025. We're a little under 100,000. That is a 2x from here in Bitcoin. Now imagine some of the other prices for some of the other coins if it does reach a price like that. And if you guys are not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel where I give crypto news, crypto updates, insights, rumors, and anything crypto related. I also have affiliate links for exchanges like COINBASE, UPHOLD, Crypto.com, and BITUNIX in the descriptions down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great trading day. And just remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and everything I say is for entertainment purposes only. Just remember to do all your research before you get into the cryptocurrency markets, as they are extremely volatile. Thank you so much.